want to apologize first and foremost. I didn't make any videos this past weekend, and it's been crazy, really crazy around here, and a lot of bad things happened. But you know what they say, bad things happen to good people. Anyway, we're getting close to the Thanksgiving holiday, and I'm getting close to my first Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, cooking. I'm cooking, yes. So, okay, family members, it's okay. I will not poison you. I promise. I'm still learning. Anyway, um, I wanted to cover the basics. Of course, a lot of people are going to be serving different things for Thanksgiving. If my grandpa had his way, it'd be a day that we would not see turkey. He would rather have ham. But for those of us who are on a diet and love turkey, it's a wonderful holiday. Anyway, I wanted to share some recipes with you tonight. The first one up, we're going to go with my new cookbook, which is Paula Deen's Southern Cooking Bible. And we're going to prepare the classic roast turkey and dressing. Now, I'm not preparing it tonight because if I did, it wouldn't be ready for too early for Thanksgiving. But I thought I would go ahead and give you all some pointers, and just hopefully this will all help you out. So here we go. Um, the classic roast turkey with dressing. Now, serves 8 to 10 people. Turkey broth is like the neck and the giblets from the turkey. The liver discarded. 2 cups of chicken broth. 1 medium yellow onion finely chopped. The dressing is 8 tablespoons, 1 stick of butter, 1.5 cups chopped celery, 1 bunch of scallions chopped, 8 cups large chunks day old bread, which is like 1.5 pounds, and 1 sleeve saltine cracker, about 40 crackers to be exact, coarsely crushed, 2 cups of chicken broth, 2 large eggs lightly beaten, 2 teaspoons chopped fresh sage, 1 teaspoon salt, a half teaspoon black pepper, and of course you have your turkey, which is 1 whole turkey, 8 to 10 pounds, salt and black pepper, 1 medium yellow quartered, 1 head garlic, have crosswise, 1 small bunch, which is about 10 sprigs of fresh sage. Again, I love that word. 8 tablespoons, which is 1 stick, plus about 3 tablespoons butter melted with a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, to make the broth, you're in a large saucepan. You're going to combine your turkey neck, giblets, chicken broth, and onion. Bring it to a simmer. Cool it over low heat for about 1 hour. Now, you're going to strain the broth into a bowl. Discard the neck, giblets, and onion. Let that cool until it completely cools. Then you're going to stick it in the refrigerator. Cover it up before you do, though, and then it'll be ready to use. Now, to prepare the dressing, you're going to grease a 13 by 9-inch pan, butter, oil, and cooking spray in a large skillet. Melt that butter and add the celery, scallions, and cook until it softens to about 5 to 7 minutes. In a large bowl, you're going to combine the bread, the cracker crumbs, the celery mixture, stir in that chicken broth, eggs, sage, salt, and black pepper, and transfer the dressing to a prepared pan. And then to prepare the turkey, you're going to preheat your oven to about 350 degrees. Place a roasting rack in a large roasting pan. Rinse the turkey and pat it dry. Season to the inside of the turkey with 1 teaspoon of salt and black pepper. Season the outside with 2 teaspoons salt and 1 teaspoon black pepper. Stuff the onion, garlic, and sage into the cavity. Place the turkey breast side up on the roasting rack. Brush the turkey with 1/4 cup of melted butter. Tint that turkey with the foil. Transfer the turkey and the pan of the dressing to the oven. Bake the dressing uncovered until golden, about 45 minutes. You're going to remove and set aside. Continue roasting the turkey for 1 hour and 15 minutes longer. Then you're going to remove the foil, brush the turkey with another 1/4 cup of melted butter, and increase the oven temperature to 425 degrees. Roast it in an instant red thermometer. Insert it into the thickest part of the thigh registers at 170 degrees, which is 25 to 30 minutes longer. Let the turkey rest for 15 minutes before carving. The temperature will continue to rise while the meat rests. Reduce the oven temperature to 250. Cover the dressing with a foil and return it to the oven to warm through while you're making your gravy. Now pour the pan juices out of the roasting pan so it measures into a cup, or a gravy separator. Let it stand until the fat rises to the top, which is about 1 to 2 minutes. Um, Skim off the fat in reserve or use it a separator. Carefully pour the juices into a measuring cup and reserve the fat remaining. Okay, in the separator. Measure the turkey fat, adding enough of the remaining melted butter into equal 1/4 cup. Now you're going to straddle that roasting pan across two burners over medium high heat. Add the fat and heat until it bubbles. Now, while it in the flour and it cooks for 1 minute, slowly whisk in the reserved turkey broth and the degreased pan juices, scraping up brown bits from the bottom of the roasting pan. Simmer until that gravy is slightly thickened in about 5 minutes. Taste and see if it needs more salt or black pepper. Proudly serve that turkey with dressing and gravy along the side. Sorry, there goes my southern. Every once in a while I can slip from that Midwest to Southern. I don't know why, but I still do that. I know that this recipe looks a little daunting, but I promise you folks, it's all in preparation to make sure you have an entertaining, fun, and easy go ahead and make the turkey broth and dressing a day ahead. The dressing can be warmed up 45 minutes before ready to serve, leaving you more time for family and friends on that special day. So she does give you options here about how to cut and prepare your turkey. I hope you all can see that. Kind of looks bad, doesn't it? Anyway, I mean, not bad as in taste bad. I mean, bad as in poor turkey. Um, Leave it to me to feel sorry for the turkey. I know it. I eat turkey all the time, too. Now, the next thing I wanted to tell you about was my Buckeyes. Everybody has been on me about this, going, Donna, I hear that you're going to try a new chocolate recipe. What is it? And I said, well, it's called Buckeyes. So now, granted, on this diet, I can't eat any of this food. So it's kind of nice in a way because I get to say, haha, you're getting to get fat while I'm getting skinny. No, that's too mean. But one thing about it is, they say that the joy of love and all that comes through your food. I hope it's true. So anyway, Buckeyes. 3 cups of convection sugar, 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, 4 tablespoons, a half a stick of butter at room temperature, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and this makes about 48 1-inch balls. Now you want to line a baking sheet with parchment paper in the bowl of an electric mixer fitted with a paddle attachment, or using a handheld mixer, beat together the sugar, peanut butter, and butter, vanilla at medium speed. The dough should end up being slightly crumbly. Now, if you all work with me or know my family, you know about our peanut butter balls, which is similar to these Buckeyes, but yet they don't have the Rice Krispies in them. So, for those who might have trouble chewing, this might be easier for you to make. Anyway, it says you're going to roll the dough into 1-inch balls. Place the balls on a prepared baking sheet and stick into a toothpick into a ball. Place it in the freezer and chill for about an hour in the top of a double broiler or in a bowl snugly on top of the pan with a few inches of simmering water. Melt the chocolate chips, stirring until smooth. Hold a ball by the toothpick and place the fork under the ball to stabilize it. We're going to dip it in the hot chocolate, leaving a small hole of the peanut butter just shown at the top because you want that Buckeye look. Let the excess chocolate drip back in that pot. Return the Buckeye onto the baking sheet. Repeat for the remaining balls. Cover loosely while plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 2 hours overnight. Remove the toothpicks before serving. Now, she says the secret to the Buckeyes is getting it coated on the chocolate of the Buckeyes to make sure that the chocolate's very hot and that the Buckeye is very cold. So you should want to bring the Buckeyes out of the freezer in batches so that they don't heat up while she's working. Now, I do plan on doing a lot more experimenting with cooking because I want to learn. I got to know how to do this stuff for myself, you know. Now, many of you who came to the anniversary party were familiar with the pigs in the blanket, which I actually enjoyed making those. We used 8 slices of bacon. Well, first, this makes 16 little piggies. And it takes 8 slices of bacon, 1 package of 8-ounce crescent rolls, 16 cocktail wieners, 6 tablespoons of ketchup, and a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. Now you want to preheat the oven again to 375. Coat a bacon sheet with the cooking spray or line it with parchment paper. In a large skillet, cook the bacon until golden brown, but still pliable. Now remove the skillet and half the cross wire. Separate the dough into 8 triangles. Cut each dough triangle in lengthwise, excuse me. You will end up with 16 slender triangles. Wrap each wiener in half a slice of bacon. Place each wrapped wiener on the wide end of the dough triangle and then roll your dough over the wiener. Place the rolls on the prepared baking sheet 2 inches apart. Place until golden brown, which is about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, whisk together the ketchup and mustard. Serve it alongside the piggies for dipping, of course. Now, she says you can also serve these on ice. I did not know this till I read this. So I thought, I'd share this with you in case you all need some appetizers. Before the holidays, do yourself a favor and roll up a double recipe of these babies. Freeze them unbaked on parchment-lined baking sheets, then transfer them to an airtight container. They'll keep in the freezer for a few months and can be baked from frozen and just add a few minutes to the cooking time. Now, who's the hostess with the mostest? I love that. She is so cool. I love Paula. She reminds me of me. Anyway, I'll share some more recipes with you, but I'm noticing on the time that we're getting short on time. So I've got to end this video and prepared because we're going to do 2 more recipes at least that I want to share with you all to help you prepare for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if I will be doing videos Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I do work, but I would love to give you these recipes to help you out and prepare for a happy, wonderful Thanksgiving. Stay tuned.